Here we go, Hawks fans. 10 seconds remaining. Got the warm-up. Yes, it is. Just like the hand. All right, Hawks fans, final game. Game number 4. Kind of a must-win. Get us into the championship. We take this one, plus a couple points, we're in. We lose, probably don't play on Sunday. Arapahoe Maize is our competition right now. They've pretty much were able to handle 2 lower level teams in this tournament. This will be their first competition. They also have Vale in the morning. So if we can take a win from them today, they lose to Vale, that bumps them completely out of championship contention. We win +1 or 2. We have a shot at making the championship game. This Maize team is 2-0 right now. They slaughtered Lafayette 14-1 and beat Highland Hills 12-0. Here we go, starting lineup. Tucker, Eli, Brenson, Mo back there with L, Big O 33, Garrett Burgles in net. Tucker on the draw. Tucker sends it forward. Eli comes in, tips it forward. Tucker with it, it's going to send it in deep. Brenson there on attack. They lost it. Brenson able to steal. Centers it back to Eli. Eli can't get a shot away. Still got one on him. Tucker there in support. Holds it up on the corner. Little body. Mo's going to send it towards the net. Gets tipped back up to L. L with it. Shot from distance. Hits a body. Brenson tries to keep it in deep. Arapahoe coming back the other way. L's got it. It's going to send it far side. There we go, Brenson. We got 3 dumping in. They're going to send it up to Mo. Mo sends it back into Eli. Eli tries to get a shot away. Up to Tucker. Tucker drops it for L. L sends it in. Eli's got it. He's going to send it towards the net. They're going to send it back and around. That's going to get all the way down. That'll be icing. Great start for the Hawks in the zone the whole entire time. Hawks make a full line change. Mason, Naya, Max out there. Amelia with Colton. Mason on the draw, sends it towards Max. Hops over his stick. Colton there on defense, going to force him wide. Amelia coming down. She's going to steal that puck, sends it up the boards. Max going to get it up and out of the zone. Arapahoe going to reset. Naya there on attack on the boards. Oh, they lost the puck. Get it up and through. Max there defensively. Colton holds him up in the center. Tipped away. Shot on G. They score. Oh, weird tip. Hit a couple bodies. And Arapahoe scores first. Hawks down 1, 12:29 remaining. Just a couple weird bounces. Hawks going to go top line. Patrick, Piper, Kai on the far side. Ellen Kira back on D. Hawks down 1, comes back to L. L's going to send it far side to Piper. Piper gets it in with Patrick. Patrick loses on the boards. Piper with time, going to send it to the middle. Gets tipped away. Kai there in support. Comes up to the line. L sends it back in. They're able to get it back up and around. Kira there in support with Piper. One chasing in. Good job by Kira. Tips it up. Sends it to Piper. Piper with one on. Tries to send it up the boards. Gets it through one. Gets it through. Oh, gets it through almost all three players. They send it back. Kira's got it. It's going to send it up. Gets it past the line. Piper there with Kai on the far side. Piper cuts back. Oh, gets it tipped away towards the boards. Piper still with it. Comes up. Patrick able to support. Sends it through Kai's legs. Goes wide. Amelia there in support. Comes back up to L. Oh, no, that's Mo. Mo on it. Trying to attack. Nice shot by Mo. Sends that to the corner. Piper there in support. Arapahoe's going to try to send it back and around. Tucker back out there on the draw. Tucker with it. Sends it up to Kai just out of his reach. Arapahoe sends it back in. Mo's going to tip it back up. Eli wasn't quite ready for it. That's offside, so we'll get a full line change. Here we go, Tucker on the draw. Try to win it forward. Hawks able to hold. Colton comes up. There we go, tips it, sends it. Eli on it. They're going to shoot from distance, far side of Chi. Chi keeps it back and around the net. Colton stops, changes direction. With time, sends it back up to Tucker. Tucker sends it back forward. Bryson going after it. Eli going to hold the center. They're going to send it up. Kira there on defense. Kira able to hold the zone. Sends it in deep. Eli chasing after it. Oh, Eli almost able to steal that one away. They get it up the line. Kira's going to hold. Kira sends it back. Hits a Hawk. Pops back up and out. Kira holds the line, though. Pops back out. Comes towards Kira. Colton's going to get it first. Colton one on. Stops. Change direction. Great play by him. Loses it on the boards, though. Patrick there in support. Holds it on the corner. Patrick and Colton working together. It's getting grinded out. Ref's probably going to blow a whistle. Nope, they send it back out. Oh, that was Tucker. Sorry, Tucker on. They're going to send it far side. Brenson able to steal it. Brenson on the move. Cuts it back up. Oh, lost it at the line. He's going to tip it past. Gets it in the zone. Couple bodies. They're going to send it far and wide. L's got it with time. Going to send it far side. That's a great play. Gets it over to Eli. Eli's going to chase after it. Comes up and around. Oh, Naya almost able to grab that one. Comes to L. L shot far and wide. Eli going after it on the boards. Comes up to the line. Mo able to hold. On second effort, they get it back up and out. Eli, L there. Forces him to shoot wide. Naya there. Tucker comes up to the boards. Holds the zone. Mo's there. She's going to take the puck. Sends it far and around the other side. Eli going after it. We need a whole line change. We got Naya out there. Tucker's going to make a change. L's got it. Chips it up the boards. Sends it up the middle. There we go. Hawks able to make a change. Mason had it for a second. Lost it on the boards. Good job by Mo, snuffing him out on the boards. Mason there in support. Puck goes back and around. They're going to try to center. L's there, able to tip that, send that back. Naya on it with Mo. Oh, they get it up and out. It crosses the line. There we go. Hawks going to got that whole change out there. Max Mason with Naya out there. Arapahoe coming in. Colton forces him to go wide. Amelia's going to be in the center. Good job by Colton defensively behind the net. Sends it back and around. Naya's there. He's going to send it up to the line. Can't get it out, though. Amelia there in support with Mason. Mason sends it back to the boards. Tip back up and in. Colton on it. Colton makes a couple miss. Max sends it all the way down. That'll be icing, though. We'll get a whole line change off of that one. 7:44 remaining in the first. Hawks just down by one. Hawks on the draw. Patrick wins it straight back. Kai tips it over to Colton. Colton lost it to the center for a second. Up to Kai. Kai tips it up. Piper on attack. Patrick, F2. Nice shot by Piper. Forces him. Causes that puck to go back into the corner. Piper sends it all the way around, though. Piper with it and some time. Gets it up to Colton. Colton's going to send it towards the net. Patrick's going towards the boards. Patrick on it. Sends it back up to Piper. Piper with time. Shot just wide. Comes up to Colton. Colton with a little bit of time. Lost it in his feet. Amelia sends it back towards the line. Can't get it offsides, though. Arapahoe coming in. Amelia's on it with Piper. Gets it into the corner. Amelia stick lifts. Patrick sends it all the way around towards Kai. Kai was one to beat. Cuts back towards the middle. There we go. 3-on-1 coming back the other way. Kai cuts across. Sends it in deep on the boards. They lose it. Piper able to keep that in the zone. They're trying to send it up towards Kira. Just hops over his stick. Arapahoe cutting in on a breakaway. Good job by L. Forces him along the boards. Holds it up. L has it. Kira has it. Sends it up the boards to Piper. Piper with a body on. Tries to get it up the boards. Lost it back around. Oh! Kira gets smushed there a little bit from one of the Arapahoe players. They get it up to the center. Great block. That was Patrick on the block. They tried to backhand it. Nice job by the Hawks. Get it up to the line and out. Kai on attack. Good job by Kai. One-hands it. Forces him around. Tucker there. Got the change. Comes all the way around. L's on it. L tries to get it up. They send it right back to her. L sends it right up the middle to Tucker. Tucker sends it up to Brenson. Nope, that's Eli, sorry. Eli, Brenson's already out there. He's on the far side. Hits a couple bodies. They get it up and out of the zone. Amelia makes a move. Amelia with a little time and space. Cuts back up and around. Shot wide! Oh, Amelia had that one. Great play by her. Diving back in. That girl's on fire right now. Brenson forcing him to make a couple passes around. Tucker coming back after him. They're going to go wide on Amelia. Amelia's going to just let him sit there. He loses the puck. Gets it. Sends it back up to Tucker. Tucker gets it up to the line, but not out. Hits Tucker. Amelia sends it up. There we go. Hawks get it out of the zone. Arapahoe has to reset. Good job by Brenson. Sends it all the way down. It's not going to go for icing. They're going to send it back to the corner. Tucker able to keep it at the line. Pops back up. Tucker, great body position. Up to Eli. Eli tries to send it to the middle. Hits a couple bodies. 3 of them down in the corner. Tucker there in support. Got a couple guys who can't sit down. Arapahoe coming back the other way on Amelia. Amelia forces him to send it wide. Mo there in support. Nice job by Mo. Kicks that one to the corner. Arapahoe sends it up. Right into the hands of Mason. Max has it, tries to center. That's offsides. There we go. Hawks get a full line change. Going to reset that line. Mason, Max, and Naya back out there. Kira out there with Colton. They're going to win it straight back. Colton's the first one on it. Oh, Colton makes a tip. Gets it up and out. Naya trying to help with support. Naya gets a whack on it. Almost gets it out of the zone. Tips it up to Mason. Mason's got one trying to rub him out. Oh, Max there in support trying to help. Comes back the other way. Oh, they're able to tip it back and around. Gets towards the center. No one home for Arapahoe. G with another big save. There we go. G able to swallow that one up. Arapahoe, a couple shots. 3:35 remaining. Hawks will make a line change. Hawks will be down by 1. Here we go. Hawks on the draw. Patrick sends it back to the corner. L able to send it back and around the net. Arapahoe tips 2-0. Gets up to Patrick. G able to cover the puck as it comes towards the center of the net. No harm, no foul. Patrick, Piper, Kai, O, and L on defense. Comes over to L. L sends it up the boards. Patrick's going to pick it up. Sends it up to the line. Kai able to intercept. Kai with one more to beat. Skates around. Kai in. Backhand. Goalie's able to make the save. Still loose. Then gets crushed on the backside. No call on that one. 3:08 remaining. Hawks going to change up the D. It's Colton and Amelia out there. Going to keep the Piper, Patrick, Kai line out there. Patrick on the draw. Arapahoe trying to get a jump. They get it up to Colton. Colton sends it over to Amelia. Amelia rips from distance just wide. Piper there. Pops back up and around. Amelia can't cut in. Hits her. Amelia with a little bit of time. Gets it up to the line. Sends it back in deep. Kai there in attack. They're going to get it up to the line to Colton. Colton with time, going to send it towards the net. Patrick, hits Kai on the rebound. Kai with it, still has a little bit of time. They're going to get it up towards Amelia. Amelia with a little time. Tries to shoot it. Arapahoe able to steal it away. Colton there in support. Colton going to force him to go wide. Good job by Colton. Forces that towards G. G tips it away. Kai's got it. Tries to send it up. That's offsides. Hawks going to get a full line change. 2:22 remaining in the first. Tucker, Eli, and Brenson out there. Amelia with L. Tucker wins it straight back to L. L goes far side to Eli. Great pass. Eli able to tip it in past the red line. No offsides. Goes to the corner. Eli giving chase. Brenson almost catches it up behind the net. Tucker there. They're going to switch sides. Eli gets it. Shot towards the net. Had Tucker on the far side. Just couldn't trickle to him. They're going to send it back up the line. Kira holds for a second. Arapahoe bounces it back out. Arapahoe offsides. Nope. They're going to call it good. Tucker there in support. They're going to try to send it to the middle. Nice job by L. Picks that one out of the air. L with a little bit of time. Good job. Can't take her down. Gets it to Eli. Eli makes a move. Shot on net. Sent just wide by the goaltender. They're going to come back up. L. Nice work. Forcing the play. Gets it up on the board. Snuffs the player out. Tucker there in support. 3-on-2. There you go. Eli comes in. They're going to send it far to Brenson. Brenson, tries to make a move around the Arapahoe player. Gets it stolen. Tucker there. Tucker and Eli. Arapahoe cuts back and around. Nice job. They shoot on G. G tips it back towards the boards. Tucker on it. Sends it up towards Brenson. Brent just out of Brenson's reach. They're going to get it back in deep. Kira's got it. Kira with time, sends it up towards Brenson. Brenson's got a little time, gonna go far side to Eli. Eli's got a step. Sends it, hits a body, can't get it on net. Arapahoe still there, Tucker there in support, able to disrupt the play, gets it up the boards. Max is out there Max is out there in lieu of Brenson right now. They're gonna send it in deep. Mo's the first one on it. Mo behind the net. Gets it up, sends it up the boards, gets past one Arapahoe player, gets it past the second. Mason almost able to steal that one away. There we go, we get it up and out. 10 seconds remaining in the first. They're going to nurse it on the boards. Naya able to steal it away, gets it to the line, but not out. Comes back the other way. Amelia's got it, it's going to send it up. 3-2-1-0. That'll end the period. Hawks down one. Playing a great, aggressive game. A lot of action both ways. on, start of the second. Maize haven't actually played a hard game yet. Only being up ones, kind of a shock to them right now. Mason on the draw. Tries to win it forward, hits a couple bodies. Max is there in support. Comes up to Colton. They try to cut back and around. Colton on the puck in the corner. Has time, sends it back and around towards Max. Max gets it up to the point. Oh, Arapahoe able to hold. Gets it towards the center. Shot on G. Glove save. And a little talking there. Great job by G. Big glove save. No rebound. Hawks going to switch up the lineup. Patrick there on the draw. Gets it up to Kai. They shoot on G again. Another big glove save. Now he's just showing off. Patrick once again on the draw. Wins it towards Kai. Kai sends it to the far side for Akira. Akira with time. Going to send it up towards Piper. Intercepted. Sent the far side for Colton. Colton with one coming on. He's going to tip it up and out. Arapahoe had 3 bodies there, though. Good job by Kai. Holds it along the boards. Sends it back around. Colton, not able to tip it around. Shot on G. Big save. They're going to shoot again. G covers. That'll end it. This is their big line. This is the big line for Arapahoe. The Maize team has one line. I think all 3 of those kids have 6-7 goals. Varies. But they're used to scoring a lot of goals. Second and third lines, not so much. Not a good passing team either. Just a lot of single effort. This is a team that we should easily beat. 13:05 remaining in the second. Hawks draw, send it back. Oh, the ref's going to call that he didn't drop it right. Mo out there on defense. What do we got? Kai's going to end up on the draw. Patrick's getting kicked out of the circle. Kai tries to win it towards the boards. Shot on G. Oh! G tried to glove it. That's no goal. G tried to glove her, but it was over his blocker side. Just a weird tip, ends up in the back of the net. Hawks down to 12:55 remaining. Gonna send the Tucker, Eli, and Brenson line out. Tucker on the draw, wins it straight back to Colton. Colton's gonna send it back up to Tucker. Hits a skate, gets it in deep. Tucker and Brenson going in. Brenson there, great effort. Eli's gonna be on the far side. They're gonna send it back up the middle. Colton's there. Colton's gonna force him wide. Gonna cut back towards the middle. Amelia's gonna be there in support. Amelia steals it from the backside. Good battle behind the net. Amelia gets it, sends it towards Brenson. Kicks away. Hits Eli. Eli gets it up the line. Tucker's able to get it outside. Eli there in support. Eli and Brenson. Oh, they sent it towards Brenson. Brenson was just on a churn, though. Arapahoe gets it past the line, sends it in. Amelia's the first one on it. Amelia with time. Not a good move. Amelia sends it right up to Brenson. Brenson with a little time, sends it up to Tucker. Tucker makes one miss. Gets through 2. Hawks off sides. They get back on the line. Eli still there challenging with Brenson. They get it up the boards, though. Past Tucker, back to Amelia. Amelia sends it to the far side, gets tipped up weird off the Arapahoe player, comes back to Amelia. Amelia sends it up and out of the line. Tucker racing after it. He's got one on him. gets bumped off the puck, and they're going to call interference. Beautiful play by Tucker. Gets the interference call, and the Hawks go on the power play. 11:22 remaining in the second. So you wouldn't let him go. Hawks going to send out L and Kira on defense. Patrick, Piper, and Kai. Patrick tries to win it straight back to Kai. Gets tipped away off the boards. L there in support. Tries to hold the line. Comes out. Kai there. Able to steal the puck. Gets it back. Comes back to L. L with a little bit of time. She's going to send it straight up to Piper. Hits her back leg. Patrick tries to steal it. Gets it. Sends it towards Kai. Just not strong enough. Arapahoe sends it back in. No icing. Comes back to Piper. Piper with a little bit of time. Gonna send it up to Patrick. Oh, Patrick does get it out of the zone. No, they're gonna shoot it right at Kira. Kira with a little bit of time. Kira sends it right up to Piper. Piper tries to make a move. Arapahoe sends it back in deep. 44 seconds remaining on the power play. Kira with time's gonna send it up the boards. Gets tipped by an Arapahoe player. Gets out of the zone. Try to send it back up Kai. Tipped it. Sent it back in. L's on it. L's going to send it back up to Piper. Piper sends it up the boards. Arapahoe sends it back in deep. L on it defensively. L's got time. Makes a move. Sends it up to Patrick. Hits his back leg. And here comes Arapahoe the other way. They're going to try to make a move on G. G makes a simple cover. 9 seconds remaining on the power play. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Clock's going to make a change. Hawks on the draw. Able to get it up to the line, but not out. They're going to shoot wide of G. Amelia the first one on it with a little bit of time. Game's back to 5-on-5. Amelia tries to send it out, hits a skate. Max Mason, Colton on it, sends it, hits a body. Comes back to Max. Max tries to get it to Mason, gets it cleared. No ice. Too many bodies. Mason giving chase. Naya there on the backside. Tips it away on the boards. Good job by Naya. Comes back to the center. No one home for the Hawks. And they feather one forward for the Arapahoe player. Amelia coming back after it. They're going to shoot on G. Big save. Try to go off his backside. Nothing there. G's able to cover it up on the boards. Trying to shoot it off the net into G, into the back of the net. No go in there. 9:13 remaining in the second. See, we got Mo and L back there. We got Tucker, Eli, and Brenson's line coming up. Send it back out to the outside. I believe they lost it. G with a little bit of dance moves. Oh, on the draw, they just dropped the puck. Tucker wasn't even ready. Arapahoe gets it up and in. L holds on to it. No, that was Mo. Mo took a pretty good beating. Arapahoe player fell right in front. Brenson on the attack. They lose it up to Tucker. Tucker sends it up the middle. Eli tries to tip it back. L on it. L with time. Gonna send it back over to Mo. Mo snuffs a guy out of the boards. L, great effort. Eli comes all the way back, has it behind the net. They're going to shoot on G. This makes the easiest cover as he can. Hawks going to get a defensive change. Tucker on the draw. Oh, Arapahoe trying to jump it. Comes back to Colton. Colton sends it back up to Tucker. Tucker on the boards. Tucker tries to send it up and in. Arapahoe able to get it back towards the line. Tucker, that's Kira on the far side, forces him around, shot on G. Second save by G, big save. Able to hold on to it. Hawks going to make a change. Mason. Nope, they're going Patrick, Kai, and Piper. Arapahoe ends up winning the puck, sends it to the corner, sends it back up to Piper. Piper with a little bit of time. Piper makes one miss, sends it back up the middle, ends up hitting Kai in stride. Kai with a little bit of time, tied up. Can't get a shot off, tries to get it over to Piper, just ties her up. They get it up and out of the zone. That'll be icing. Hawks are going to draw back in the offensive zone. Patrick on the draw. Kai on the high side. Patrick wins it forward, tries to get a shot on net, almost gets to the goalie. Kai there in attack. Piper able to steal it away. Piper hits her feet. Playing a little 3-on-5. Arapahoe really sitting back on this one. Patrick able to keep the zone. They get it up. Mo keeps the line for a second, but they're going to call it offsides. Mo almost had it. Backside ref did not call anything. Hawks going to make a full line change. Mason, Max, and Naya out there. Amelia on defense. Kira on the far side. They win it towards Max. Max tips it. Mason with a little bit of time in the front of the net. Tips over a couple bodies. Goes to the boards. Mason's on it. Oh, gets tipped up to Amelia. Amelia's going to send it in deep. Naya's going for the far side. They send it up to Mo. Mo keeps the line. Tipped away at the last second. Mason there in support, trying to hold him off at the blue line. He's going to come back around. Amelia with a little bit of time. Amelia stops, then sends it back up. Gets intercepted by Arapahoe, coming back down and around. Mo there defensively. Good job by Mo. Holds the line. They're going to send it to the far side. That's Naya. Naya can't get it, but she sends it up to the line. Mason there in support. Going to send it up. Oh, hit Naya's skate. He had Max cruising up the middle. Arapahoe tries to cut it back. Mason with good effort. Sends it up forward. Max able to tip that one towards the boards. Naya and Max on support. They're going to shoot. Sends it wide. Hits a body. I think that was Mo. Mo tips it back up the line. Naya's going to get it up and out of the zone just enough. No offsides. They're going to try to cross. I think that was Max almost able to pick that one up. Amelia, gets hit hard on the blue line trying to cross back in. Oh, nice job by Max. Steals it, sends it up the middle. No one home for the Hawks, though. Amelia on support. Good job by Amelia. Naya on the boards, has it. Forces him to play it wide. Amelia's got it. Is going to send it back up the boards. Naya there, keeping really good support for the Hawks. Amelia, nice play. Obviously slightly upset. They shoot on G. G makes it simple save, covers it. We'll get a draw. Top line was out there for Arapahoe. Still out there. They're going to go Tucker, Eli, Brenson. Tucker on the draw, wins it straight back, gives it to L. L's going to send it back around. Kira's on it. Kira tips it up, but not hard enough. Eli was already springing himself out. Eli with a little bit of time, got one on, tries to send it to Brenton, gets tipped away. Brenton has it, sends it in deep. They're going to send it on the far side. Kira's after it. Kira stops, sends it back the other way. Gets it up towards Tucker. He can't lift the stick, though. Kira, great defensive effort, forces them away. Comes all the way over to Brenton. Brenton with a little bit of time, sends it up the middle. Tips a body. Tucker on attack. Just can't get it away clean. They're going to send it back in deep. L not able to reach it. Comes back to Kira. Kira's going to send it reverse. Brenton on it. One on. Tips it up towards Tucker. Tucker able to hold the line. Brenton almost able to get it out. Tucker's got 3 on him. L with it. L able to send it back towards Brenton. They shoot on G. Can't get the cover. L's going to send it back towards Brenton. Brenton on the boards. Tries to send it towards the middle. Hits a couple bodies. Kira's got it. Sends it over to Eli. Arapahoe able to clear. Send it back in. Oh, they make a move on G. G. Nice diving play. Able to cover. Big save by Garrett. The shot wide. Trying to shoot it back off him. 4 minutes remaining. G dives back. Able to make that save. Oh, they're going to put Tucker down. Somehow. Tucker gets called for a penalty. Not sure what he did. 4 minutes remaining. Hawks going to go down 1 player. Comes up, Colton sends it to the point. They're going to shoot wide. G sends it to the corner. Amelia on it, tries to get it up and around. Arapahoe able to steal that away. Pops out, Patrick on attack. They're going to go far side. Colton's there. Colton forcing him wide with Amelia. They're going to try to send it across. G able to tip that, sends that completely out of the zone. 1 minute on the power play, on the penalty kill. They're going to send it in past Amelia. G with it's going to send it to the corner. Amelia's got it there. They send it right up to Kai. Not really the best move. Kai's able to tip it, send it out. Patrick's on it. Patrick with 1 on him. Patrick tries to go wide. Nice! Makes Arapahoe miss. Has time. Shot! Oh! Arapahoe goaltender able to make that save. Colton and Amelia falling back. Amelia forces him wide. Nice play by Amelia. Forces him into the corner. Stick lift. Nice job by Patrick. He cuts back in time. Able to send it up the boards to the blue line, but not out. They're going to shoot on G. G makes a cover, giving the Hawks a chance to make a change if they need it. 17 seconds on the penalty kill. Patrick with probably one of the best shots we've had on this goaltender right now. Able to cut back over. It's usually a glove side high, but he was caught up pretty quick. Hawks going to change both forwards. Hey, Mason and Max out there. Kira and L. Mason wins it back. Kira sends it back up to the point. Arapahoe's going to take a shot. G tips it, sends it on the way. Max sends it up to Mason. Mason kicks it up the line. Comes back out. 3-2-1. Hawks are back to full strength. L sends it up to Max. Max sends it up the boards. Max with a challenge on the boards. Mason there in support. Hawks are back to full strength. Naya's back out there in place of Tucker. They shoot on G, send it just wide. They're going to try to center, nothing home. Kira, great defensive effort. Able to steal that away, sends it up towards Naya. Naya gets it up to the line, but not out. Mason able to steal that one away, comes back, they send it back up to L. L's going to send it back to Mason. Mason tries to send it into Max. He was just on the other side. L with time, going to send it back up. There we go. Max got it up to the red line. Oh, Arapahoe switches directions. Max there in support. Naya goes wide. And Arapahoe's going to send it all the way around. That's towards the L side. A minute something remaining in the period. Minute 32. Gets up to the line. Max has it. Going to send it far side for Naya. Naya chasing after it. Nice play by Naya. Forces it to go completely around the net. They're going to pop it back up. L able to shoot on net. Gets knocked away by an Arapahoe player. Arapahoe coming back the other way. Arapahoe 1-on-3, and they are offside. Draw outside, Tucker's on. Tucker draws it straight back. Minute 4 remaining. Colton's got the puck behind the net. He's going to send it hard and around. Eli's on that side. Stops it. Lost an edge. Falls down. Tucker there in support. Pops it back up. They're going to shoot on G. Rebound. G's able to cover, though. 48 seconds remaining in the second. Tucker on the draw. Gets sent back and around. Amelia's got it. It's going to send it back up towards Brenson. Brenson gets it off the boards, tips it up, gets past one, but can't get past two. Redmo's got good coverage on the backside. Mo with the puck, taking it back and around. Mo's going to send it hard. Oh, weird bounce off the boards. Arapahoe. Mo there in support. Able to cover. They're going to shoot wide on G. Pops back up. Brenson makes a move. Gets past one. Oh, hits a couple bodies. Eli's going to go after it down in the corner. They're going to send it back the other way. Amelia with Mo. Amelia able to hold that zone. Great snuff out play. Tucker coming back. They're going to shoot on G. Big glove save. No rebound. 4 seconds remaining in the second. Tucker on the draw, wins it towards the middle. Amelia tries to get it. G. Big save, sends it back and around the net. That'll end the second. Yeah. Drop G. Hawks fans, start of the third. Patrick, Kai and Piper out there. Eli, Kara, Cole down the far side, I think. Can't tell. All right, the ref wants to send both of them away. Kai's gonna come in. Kai on the draw. Start of the third. Hawks win it over to Piper. Piper sends it up the body of the Arapahoe player. Arapahoe coming back the other way. Kira there in support, tips it away. Arapahoe has it along the boards. Patrick there, able to steal it, sends it back up to Piper. Piper's got one to beat, tips it up. Comes up, hits Kira, pops over to Colton on the far side. Colton with a little bit of time, gonna send it up to Kai. Wrong side, but no icing on that one. Kai's gonna be the first one to it. Kai with a big battle. Arapahoe sends it back up the boards with a little bit of time. Gonna send it towards Kira. Kira with time, gonna send it back to Colton. Nice play by them. Kai able to tip it up the boards. Patrick's there, sends it back towards Kai. Just too hot to handle. Piper able to hold the lines. Piper with a little bit of time, gonna send it back up to Colton. Colton with time. Shot on net. Oh, hit a couple bodies. Kira able to hold for a second, but Arapahoe comes back the other way. Arapahoe cutting in on G. Gonna shoot. Big glove save. Makes it look easy.
Good saves, thank goodness.
Here we go, Hawks on the draw. Mo out there defensively, Mo on the sideboards. Tips it to the corner. Comes back. Arapahoe's going to try to swing it around. Nice job by Mo. Mo gets it up to the line. Almost able to get it out. Lost it at her feet. There we go. L there in support. Tips it back and around. They're going to send it up to the point. Oh, Naya almost able to steal that away. There we go. Max tips it up. Hits a whole bunch of bodies. Lost it at the red line. Arapahoe coming back the other way. Arapahoe with a little bit of time. Mason gets a pass. Max, good job by him. Tips it to the corner. They're going to send it back and around. L will be the first one on it. L changes directions. Confuses the Arapahoe player. Sends it up towards Naya. They're going to send it back in deep. Mo, nice job by Mo. Stick lifted. Comes back and around. Mo and L. They're going to send it back towards Naya. Goes back into the corner. They're trying to center. Mason able to tip that one away. Naya with two on. Can't get it out of the zone. Comes back up to Naya. Naya sends it right up the middle. Max was cutting. That's not going to be ice, though. Oh, they're going to call that icy. I think it was close enough. Hawks didn't make a line change. 11:37 remaining. Down by 2. Mason, Max, Naya still out there. Amelia on defense. Kira on the backside, maybe? No, Colton on the backside. They're going to try to center. Try to shoot on G. Lost it. Shot from distance. G's able to make that cover. Tucker on the draw. Wins it straight back towards G. Eli's got it on the boards. Eli sends it up towards Brenton, gets intercepted. Amelia there. Oh, tucked between the legs. Oh, Arapahoe on the back door. Somehow tucked that between the back of the legs. And we're able to tuck it in that back door. He got through about 4 Hawks on that one. That play should never happen. Someone should have sent that kid up home. Hawks down by 3. 11 minutes remaining. Tucker there on the draw. Eli and Brenson. Got L and Kira there on defense. Tucker on the draw. Tucker tries to win it forward. Eli gets a stick lifted. Arapahoe back in the zone. They're going to send it back and around. They're going to try to center. No one home. Brenson picks it up. Brenson with Tucker. He's got to make that pass. There we go. Gets it up to Tucker. Tucker lost it at the last second. Brenson intercepts it. Loses it at the blue line, though. Arapahoe coming back 3-on-2 the other way. L. Nice stick lift. Sends it back to the corner. L there, able to get her stick in the body. Sends it back around the other way towards Brenton. Arapahoe cuts it back in. They're going to try to go far side. He was wide open. Kira sends it up to Brenton. Brenton tips it, can't get it past the line. Tucker hits a body, gets it past the line, though. That's offsides. going with Patrick, Piper, Kai. Patrick on the draw. Comes back to Arapahoe player. Amelia able to send it up the line. Comes back and around. Arapahoe with a little bit of time. Piper there able to pick it up. Trying to snub her off the puck. She makes a couple moves. Nice job by Piper. Piper sends it straight up to Patrick. Patrick to Kai. Kai crosses the line. What? Where? In what world was that offsides? In what world was that offsides? We'll have to review the tape on that one, but I am pretty sure Kai got that one in onside. Patrick, Piper and Kai still your offensive forwards. Patrick wins it straight back to Mo. Mo with a little time, makes a nice little move, gets it up to Patrick. Now we're in onside. Patrick sends it all the way around. Piper there, gonna battle in the corner, sends it all the way around to Kai. Kai back to Piper. Patrick cutting towards the center. Piper over to Kai. Gets a stick lifted. Arapahoe coming back the other way. Gonna send it straight up the middle. Mo home. Has time. Gonna send it up the boards to Piper's side. Piper able to cut it back to Patrick. Patrick shoots wide. Kai on it with a little time. Tries to center. Over to Patrick. Can't get a full hit on it. Arapahoe good defensively on that portion. Arapahoe going in wide on to Mo. Mo gives him a stick lift. They're going to shoot. No chance on that one. Patrick able to pick it up. He's going to send it up the middle. Arapahoe intercepts at the line, kicks it back out. Arapahoe going to regroup. Coming back the other way. They're going to shoot weakly. Mo tips it, sends it back up the line. Mason on attack. That's offsides though. Max and Naya out there. They're going to send it all the way down. They're going to call that intentional. 8:48 remaining in the game. Mason wins it over to Max. Max has it in his feet. Shot towards the net, but Arapahoe is able to kick that one away. They're going to send it all the way down. That'll be icing. We'll get another draw back in the offensive zone. Mason on the draw, sends it back to Max. Max back to Kira. Tips it back up. Naya sends it towards the net. No one home for the Hawks, though. They're going to send it back up the boards. Kira there defensively. Forces Arapahoe to be offsides. Gets it up towards Mason. Mason snuffing him out on the boards. Arapahoe able to send it in. Colton's there defensively. Makes a move. Tips it straight up to Mason. Mason, Max almost able to tip that one in. Max is offsides though. Hawks back on as Mason was getting it back in. Sends it far side to Naya. Naya sends it into the zone. They're going to send it back up and around. Colton's going to send it in. That's offsides. Tucker, Eli, Brenson out there. Mo with L. They're going to switch. They're going to put our goal scorer, Amelia, out there on forward with Eli's line. There we go. Hawks hold it at the line for a second. Top scoring line, though, is out. L's going after it. Tips it back to the corner. Good job by L. He's going to send it all the way up the middle. Hawks going after it. Arapahoe able to pick it up, though. Comes in, cuts on G, big glove save. .7:32 remaining. Hawks are going to make a line change out of this one. They're going to put Amelia there as a forward with Brenson and Tucker. Hawks switch up the D. I think it's Kira and Colton on the far side. Tucker on the draw. Pops right back. Kira sends it towards Colton on the corner. Colton gets around one. Arapahoe able to steal it. Sends it back up. Big save by G. Fastest chest in the West, baby. Hawks change the lineup. Patrick's out. Colton sends it up the boards. Kai on attack. Comes back down to Arapahoe. Arapahoe, great defensive effort. They're going to shoot. Colton gets it, tips it up towards Kai. Kai kicks it back into the zone, though, off the backside of his foot. Colton there with time. Colton makes a move, sends it up the middle, still has time, gets it to Kai. Kai got knocked down, though. Piper there in support. Up to Patrick. Piper sends it back in deep. Piper with a little bit of time, one on. Piper, Kai, and Patrick. Patrick sitting in the middle. Sends it to Patrick. He tries to rip a one-timer. Gets intercepted by an Arapahoe player. Arapahoe comes back up. Piper there trying to steal the puck away. They send it in deep. Kira there on defense with Colton, though. We got two deep. There we go. Colton retreats back towards the center. Kira 1-on-2. Controlling it. Kira dominates. Comes away with the puck. Has time. Sends it up the middle. Arapahoe able to intercept, though. They send it back towards the middle. Patrick's there defensively. Good job by Patrick. Colton there. Holds it in the corner. 1 against 2. There we go. Colton with time. A little bit of time. Oh, tried to send Kai. Tipped away, though. No icing. Kai and Piper going after it. Kai, they're going to send it far side. Piper's going to be there first. Piper wins the puck. Tries to send it to the middle. Gets tipped away. Stays in the corner. Kai there. Sticks lifts. Arapahoe's going to send it hard. Eli there defensively. Puts the body on it. Has a little bit of time. Oh, they try to send it back up the middle. They're going to send it away. L's going to be the first one on it. Back in the zone. L's going to send it back and around. Sends it up the boards. Mason there trying to help out. Mason, Max, Naya line back out there. They're going to send it around. L's got it. Sends it back towards Eli's side. Eli sent back to D. Eli gets it back up to Max. Max tips it. Gets up to Mason. Oh, Mason and Naya had a chance there. Arapahoe coming back in. Gonna shoot. Eli with a huge save. Max tips it away from one. Arapahoe with time. Good job by Mason. Puts a body in front. Mason gets it back out of the zone. Max on attack. They're gonna send it back in deep. 4 minutes remaining. Eli backing around the net. Eli with a little bit of time makes a cut. Has time and space. Eli cuts all the way through. Gets past the other defenseman. Shot on net. Backhand though. Comes over to Naya. Naya tries to center. No one home for the Hawks. Couldn't get through. Arapahoe backing around the net. Good job by Mason. Holds him up at the corner. Max there in support. Keeps him snuffed out on the boards. Arapahoe sends it up, gets past Eli, but he's able to hold the zone. Mason with a little bit of time, but not much. They get it back up and around. Max has time. Going to send it towards Kira. Kira at the blue line. Going to pass it back up towards Naya, just out of her reach, but no icing. Mason going down in the corner. Mason able to steal that puck away for a second. And Arapahoe gets it back up towards the blue line. Arapahoe coming back the other way. Arapahoe makes a cut back and around. Good defensive effort. I think that's Mo on the backside with Kira. They're going to send it back up. Mo, another great tip. Sends it. Gets it up to Naya. Naya, tip. Up to Tucker. Tucker, had Bryson, but he couldn't get it. Rolled off the end of his stick. Brenson's still there with Tucker. Arapahoe gets it past the blue line. Arapahoe coming back into the zone. Good job by Amelia. Snuffs him out of the play. Gets it up to Mo. Mo with a little time. Sends it back and around. Colton was hoping she was going to send it back and around, though. Here we go. Arapahoe in the corner. They shoot. Send it wide. That was Brenson fighting after it. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Colton over to Mo. Mo's going to send it back up to Amelia. Gets tipped away. Amelia comes back. Arapahoe able to steal, makes a move. Oh! Shot on G, bounced off his pad, and the back door able to tap it in. Arapahoe's going to go up 4-0, 2:50 remaining in the game. Patrick, Piper, Kai out there. Eli on defense with Colton. .250 remaining, puck comes back. Colton makes a move, sends it up to Piper. Piper with a little bit of time, sends it far side for Kai, just out of his reach. Kai with it, sends it towards the middle, gets intercepted. Arapahoe sends it all the way up. Eli's the first one on it, has time, gonna send it in deep. Hits an Arapahoe player, Piper on attack with Patrick. Oh, they make a cut back up the middle. Good job by Kai. Able to steal that puck away. Stops, sends it back up towards Eli. Weird bounce off the boards. Eli wasn't able to handle it. Don't know what happened there. Nope. G was trying to make a cover, but they're gonna send it back up. Piper types it up to the blue line. Comes up and out. Patrick on attack. Good job by Kai. Sends it in deep. Patrick on attack. Piper working the boards. They're going to send it right up to her. Piper able to steal. Makes a move, but she's 1-on-3. Comes up to Eli. Eli tips it back in. Patrick trying to get a shot. Piper trying to steal that puck away. Patrick ends up getting it. Nice little spin move. Gets through one. Couple bodies, sends it towards the net, but nothing there.
There you go, Patrick!
Comes back up the boards. Eli has to retreat, tries to hold the line. Gonna get sent back the other way. L whistle, a little bit of time, gonna send it far. Minute 20 remaining. Patrick there. Oh, tipped away. Arapahoe coming back the other side. Arapahoe cuts back in, tries to make a move. Good job by Kai, able to steal that one away. Kai with some time, tries to send it up the middle. Tries to release one of the Hawks players. Good job by Kai defensively. Gets it up. Hawks hold it at the line. Arapahoe coming back and around. Arapahoe with a little bit of time. He's going to stop. Oh, takes his time, goes backside. Good job. Naya with it. Going to tip it, sends it up towards Max. Max had a little speed. Got tipped away though. Arapahoe coming back the other way. Offsides. No call. Oh, good job by the ref. That was definitely offsides. 30 seconds though remaining in the game. Hawks down by 4. And they're running it. What are you doing? We're running the clock. Must be on a timeline. Hawks. There we go. Mason on his way. Tries to cut back through. Comes up to Max. Max tries to make a move. Can't get through. L with the puck. Loses it back towards the corner. Arapahoe tries to make a move. Shot on G. Tipped back and around the corner. And that'll end the game. Hawks go down 4-0. Great game by the Hawks, though. We can easily take that team on another date now that we know what we're dealing with. Great effort by Garrett today. Saw a lot of shots. Hawks were trying their hardest. But that will probably end our tournament dues. Hawks go down 2-2. Maybe just one, so they went 3-1. This Mason team, Maize team is going to play Vale, which is undefeated, 3-0 right now, tomorrow morning. And that'll put them in a two-way tie. Hawks go down 2-2. Another good tournament. A lot of hard play. Good effort by the Hawks. A lot of fun. A lot of good goalie talk there. G played TPH here for the summer. Knows a lot of players on that Maize team. A lot of good kids, both sides. All right, Hawks fans, that'll end us for the weekend. We will see you guys back on the next.